Here's Brunson. Pass to McBride. No good. That would have tied it. The Heat leading by 3. The guard pair will be Hero and Hakeem. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ware in at the 4. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Towns way outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Miami shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Good! Another from 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
And the Heat with some changes. Brooks comes in for Yabusele. And Simmons subbed in for Andre Drummond. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. Now, Hero. Simmons passes to Brooks. Back to Simmons. Hero with it. Towns comes with a double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons got it. Good job in the low post.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
New York calls timeout. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Fifteen seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Towns. Nails the triple. Nine seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's Miami winning this one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it. Thank you, Dave.
Booker surveying the floor. Inside, and stolen by Bridges. Devin Booker out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Ware in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Now here's Booker. Fades. That one's wide left. New York trailing. Right side, Brunson. Kicks it out Towns to take the lead. Knocks down the triple. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Hero against Brunson. Takes a three. Hero, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Offensive rebound.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ware to end the run. It's rebounded by McBride.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And it's Towns with the power finish. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
Here's Ware from downtown. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Hero for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Simmons. Jaquez, that's good. Here's Brunson. And so it's New York winning this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding... Thanks, Alec. Great
Pass to Merrill. Brooks up on top. One-on-one here. Williams is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Woo, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
Here's Brooks following the bucket by the Spurs. He can't hit that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Champagnie. And here's Johnson outside. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Brooks. Drives to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Miami making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Castle. 1:58 left in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
Free throw good, Fox. The Heat trail by 9. Now Merrill. It's Brooks on the wing. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. Over Castle. And right on target with the swish.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the 4th. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. That one doesn't drop.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Williams. Fox with it. Wembanyama outside. Tries it from 19. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 31 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hackett. Offline with his three. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10 and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's Brooks. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Merrill has it in the corner. No good on the three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shoot two.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Miami. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Brooks finds Jaquez. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean,
minute 15 left in the game. Melton against Hero.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
They've got Dylan Brooks. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Ware in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
If ever there was a player who relishes the spotlight, and this moment, it is Cam Thomas, folks.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Gillespie comes in for Melton. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Williams passes to Jaquez. Hero for three. Laces one from three.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Thomas outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas, big-time bucket.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Hero. Defense right on him. Count it!
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Thomas. Bridges outside. Can't get the three to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Miles Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Williams. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Hero, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Pass to Claxton. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Cam Thomas is not the guy you want to open a lane to the rim because he will seize on that opportunity.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Ware on the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Gillespie. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Williams. There's the drive, and Williams punches it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Williams misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out left to the wing. Jaquez, the pass to Hero. To take the lead. Rebound Brooklyn. Bridges has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Claxton. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. Heat trail by 4. Hero outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Hero. Williams on the wing. Hero outside. Clock at 6. And again, no good by Miami. Nets leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Hero. Bridges misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Ware. Rebound Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Hero outside. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Hero. Brooks outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Thomas against Brooks. Thomas passes to Williams. Fires the 3. Bridges misses. Miami with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hero. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks finds Hero. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Here's Gillespie. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
calm under pressure. At every point here means a lot.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Hero on the wing. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. 12 seconds left in overtime. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
A three off the inbound. The kick out to Williams. Fires for three. Launches it from deep. No good. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
Ingram wide open. Hits the jumper in space. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
We've got Williams, Booker out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Brooks, and it's Ware in at the 4. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Now Achua after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Hero. Ware, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks.